First impressions matter, and your front porch sets the tone for your home's holiday spirit. Want to wow the neighbors, welcome guests with warmth, or just smile every time you walk up? Christmas front porch decor can do all that and more. From classic red doors with wreaths to playful nutcracker soldiers, there's plenty of inspiration to suit every taste. Whether you lean rustic, modern, or somewhere in between, these ideas will help you turn your entryway into pure festive cheer. A red front door already signals cheer, but pairing it with a matching wreath and twin-potted evergreens really makes your holiday spirit obvious. Guests immediately feel welcomed. The symmetry of the evergreens brings order, while a simple wreath ties everything together. Why complicate things when tradition works so well? Still, maintenance can be a hiccup. Evergreens need occasional watering, and wind can knock things askew. Try weighing down pots and using a wreath hanger for stability. Real or faux, these touches create a postcard-worthy entrance that neighbors might secretly envy. Isn't that half the fun of decorating anyway? Plaid throws draped over rocking chairs instantly set a warm, inviting mood on your porch. Lanterns cast gentle light, making chilly evenings feel almost magical. Pine cones add a rustic touch that's both festive and budget-friendly. Who says holiday cheer needs to break the bank or look overdone? If your porch is small, don't fret. Just one throw, a single lantern, and a handful of pine cones can create a cozy scene. Guests will feel welcomed before they even step inside. Sometimes the simplest arrangements speak the loudest. Isn't that the real charm of Christmas? Stringing oversized ornament garland along porch railings looks festive and instantly grabs attention. These bold baubles add a burst of color, inviting guests with a sense of whimsy. Have you ever noticed how much more cheerful a porch feels with a splash of exaggerated holiday cheer? It's contagious. While installation is simple, just weave and secure, the ornaments can be heavy or slip in harsh winter winds. Choose lightweight, shatterproof varieties and use sturdy ties. Mix matte, glossy, and glitter finishes for more depth. You'll spark smiles from neighbors and passersby, all with a few clever decorations. Old wooden sleds instantly set a cozy, nostalgic tone. Add vintage ice skates slung over the handle, and you'll have neighbors slowing down for a second look. Tuck in sprigs of pine or cedar for a splash of green. It's simple, affordable, and surprisingly charming. However, weather can be a troublemaker. Moisture might warp wood or rust blades, so consider placing these items under a porch roof. A quick coat of sealant helps too. This arrangement brings warmth and history, but a little care keeps it looking fresh all season. Placing mini Christmas trees in galvanized buckets along your front steps instantly adds charm. These buckets handle winter weather, and the tree's size works for almost any porch. Wrap each tree with fairy lights for a soft, welcoming glow. It's a simple way to make your home feel festive and inviting. Some people worry about power outlets or tangled cords. Battery-operated fairy lights solve this headache. Try mixing classic pine with mini cypress for variety. Want a quick tip? Add a handful of pine cones or red berries for an extra pop. Your porch will catch every neighbor's eye. Wrapping porch columns with red and white ribbon lights creates instant cheer, echoing giant candy canes straight from a holiday movie. This simple trick grabs attention from neighbors and guests alike. Plus, LED ribbon lights save energy and last all season, so you can keep things merry without constant replacements. However, installation has its quirks. Wrapping columns can be time-consuming, especially if your columns are tall or oddly shaped. Be prepared for a few tangled strands and the occasional light bulb that refuses to cooperate. Take it slow, and your porch will become an eye-catching highlight for the whole block. Imagine arriving home to a front porch trimmed with snow-dusted garland, arching gracefully over the entryway. The sparkling greenery signals warmth inside, while a giant velvet bow at the peak adds a cheerful pop. It's an easy way to turn a plain doorway into a holiday greeting card. This look works for almost any house, but watch out for overly heavy garland. Some hooks struggle with the weight. Choose artificial snow for a fuss-free cleanup. Want more impact? Add clusters of berries or twinkling lights. Guests will feel like they're stepping into a winter fairy tale. Farmhouse-style crate displays bring a cozy, rustic touch to any front porch. Filling a wooden crate with birch logs, pine branches, and berries creates instant holiday charm. The textures contrast beautifully: smooth birch, spiky pine, and bright berries. This arrangement is budget-friendly, easy to assemble, and smells like winter itself. Think about placement. Nestle the crate by your door or layer it with lanterns for extra warmth. Just remember, exposed berries might attract curious critters. If that's a concern, faux berries look just as festive and last longer. Simple swaps keep your porch inviting all season. Lanterns on the porch send a clear message: this home is ready for Christmas cheer. Place them at different heights to add depth. Use battery candles for safety, especially if kids or pets roam. Who doesn't love returning home to a soft golden glow after a cold December day? Don't just line up lanterns like soldiers, cluster a few for visual interest. Mix shapes and finishes, from rustic metal to frosted glass. One small caveat: avoid lanterns with open flames if wind is common. The result is a welcoming storybook entrance, no fireplace required. Nothing says hello like a festive chalkboard sign by your front door. With a few sticks of chalk, anyone can sketch snowflakes and jot down holiday greetings. It's an easy upgrade. Change the message weekly for a fresh look. Guests will smile before they even ring the bell. Hand-drawn snowflakes invite creativity. No need to be an artist. Smudges? They just add charm. Kids love helping, and even mistakes turn into conversation starters. Chalkboards are reusable and budget-friendly, but keep them sheltered from rain or snow. A covered porch makes this cheerful sign last all season. A hanging basket brimming with holly and cedar branches instantly captures attention. Red cardinals nestled among the greenery bring a burst of color and a playful winter vibe. This arrangement charms visitors and neighbors alike. Imagine the look of delight as guests spot those cheerful birds peeking through the leaves. Assembly is refreshingly simple. Gather fresh branches, secure them in a lined basket, and tuck in artificial cardinals for lasting effect. The result is festive, fragrant, and easy to update throughout the season. Just remember, real birds may get jealous of their lifelike counterparts. Imagine nutcracker soldiers standing tall at your front door, wooden grins unflinching, hats jauntily askew. Faux snow piles up at their boots, creating a playful, storybook entrance. Guests can't help but smile. Children, especially, will pause to gawk. It's a look that makes even the mail carrier break into holiday cheer. This setup isn't just eye candy, it's also practical. Faux snow stays put through rain or shine, and the nutcrackers can be stored and reused year after year. The only real risk? Your neighbors might start copying your style, but imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Buffalo plaid packs a punch for front porch cheer. A doormat with this bold pattern draws eyes instantly. Pair it with matching ribbons on railings and wreaths for a look that feels both classic and fresh. Guests notice details like these, and neighbors might borrow your ideas next year. However, be cautious. Too much plaid can quickly tip into overkill. Limit the pattern to the doormat and ribbons. Keep other accents simple. Add greenery or plain candles for balance. This way, your porch feels inviting, not overwhelming, and you don't spend hours fussing with setup. Simple white lights wrapped around eucalyptus garland create a fresh, modern vibe for your porch. No need to go overboard. Just drape the garland along your railing or door frame. The subtle green works with nearly any color scheme, while the soft lights add warmth without overwhelming your entry. This approach is practical for busy homeowners. Eucalyptus lasts longer than pine and offers a clean scent. If you're tired of the usual red and green overload, this style brings a calm, understated twist. Grab battery-operated lights for easy setup. No wrestling with outdoor extension cords this year. A wooden sleigh bursting with wrapped gifts instantly draws eyes and hearts. Stack presents in different colors and patterns, then toss on a chunky knit blanket for texture. This setup doesn't just decorate, it welcomes guests with nostalgia and warmth. Who wouldn't slow down to admire such a cheerful scene? Keep it real by using weatherproof boxes instead of actual gifts. Layer in a few lanterns or pine cones for extra flair. Too much glitter can look tacky. Aim for a balance between festive and inviting. With just a handful of props, your porch will feel straight out of a holiday postcard. Try building a wooden snowman trio for your porch this Christmas. Grab scrap wood, paint cheerful faces, and accessorize with thrifted scarves and hats. Add battery string lights for a magical glow. It's budget-friendly and makes your entryway impossible to ignore. Guests will smile before they even knock. Handmade decorations like this snowman trio bring warmth that store-bought items often lack. The process is simple: stack, paint, wrap, and light up. Be cautious. Wood may weather, so use outdoor sealant. Still, a few scuffs only add character. Why settle for ordinary when you can make neighbors do a double take? Vintage-inspired lanterns instantly add charm to any front porch, especially when they're filled with glossy red ornaments and tiny fairy lights. This simple arrangement glows warmly at night, drawing smiles from neighbors and guests. Lanterns offer a budget-friendly way to create a nostalgic vibe with little fuss or fussiness. While these displays catch the eye, they're also practical. Most lanterns are weather-resistant, so you don't have to worry about a little snow or rain. Just remember to use battery-operated lights for safety. Want to stand out? Mix in a few pine cones or sprigs of faux greenery for extra holiday flair. Flocked pine garland instantly adds a frosty touch to porch posts, making your entrance look like a quiet forest after fresh snowfall. The soft white coating mimics real winter weather, inviting neighbors to pause and admire. Add battery-operated fairy lights for gentle sparkle or mix in pine cones for extra texture. While flocked garland looks enchanting, it can shed a bit in windy spots. Shake it outside before hanging, and consider using twist ties to keep it secure. This approach is easy for beginners. Even if you lack DIY skills, this decor brings festive cheer without much fuss or cost. Gold accents breathe opulence into holiday decor. Picture a shimmering wreath on a deep blue door. The contrast is striking. Metallic planters flanking the entrance add extra sparkle, catching sunlight by day and twinkling lights at night. It's a look that whispers luxury without feeling overdone or stuffy. However, don't overdo the shine. Too much metallic can distract from the elegant simplicity you want. Stick to a few gold touches and let the blue door do the heavy lifting. Add evergreen branches or pine cones for texture. This style works well for anyone craving a festive yet grown-up front porch. Natural grapevine swag strikes a balance between rustic charm and festive cheer. Pine cones add texture, while cinnamon sticks bring a warm scent that lingers. Dried orange slices lend a touch of color and nostalgia. This combination creates a welcoming scene and can be assembled in under an hour, no fancy tools needed. Budget-conscious decorators appreciate that grapevine swags reuse seasonal scraps. But beware, squirrels might eye those orange slices. Secure pieces tightly with floral wire, and consider a weatherproofing spray to help the swag last through December rain or snow. A few minutes of effort, and your porch feels like a holiday postcard. Imagine an outdoor Christmas tree decked in giant bows and shimmering baubles. It's impossible to ignore. Neighbors slow down for a second look. Large bows add drama, while glossy ornaments reflect twinkling lights. This combo brings a jolt of cheer, even on the gloomiest winter day. Setting this up isn't rocket science. Use oversized bows at different heights for balance. Attach sturdy baubles with wire, not string, since outdoor wind can be unforgiving. Go bold with color, red, gold, or icy blue. Just don't overdo it. Too many decorations can overwhelm the tree's shape. A bright red mailbox marked "Letters to Santa" instantly sets a cheerful scene on any porch. Kids light up at the chance to post their wishes, while adults can't help but smile. Placing this mailbox beside potted cedar trees adds freshness and a classic holiday feel, creating a welcoming entrance. Those cedar trees do more than just look festive. Their natural scent evokes cozy memories, and they stay green even in chilly weather. For extra flair, hang small ornaments or string lights on the branches. Just remember, metal mailboxes can rust if left exposed. Consider a protective finish for longevity. A rocking chair wrapped in garland creates instant holiday charm for your porch. Add a plaid blanket and a soft pillow, and you've got a seat that's both inviting and festive. Who wouldn't want to sip cocoa here while waving at neighbors or watching snowflakes drift by? However, outdoor fabrics are key. Otherwise, that cozy pillow might turn soggy after the first frost. Choose weather-resistant options, or bring them inside when rain's in the forecast. This simple setup turns your entry into a warm, welcoming spot that feels straight out of a holiday movie. Classic topiary trees, trimmed into neat shapes and tied with oversized red bows, instantly bring charm to your front porch. They signal tradition and care. Place one on each side of your door for a balanced, festive look that welcomes guests with a wink of nostalgia and a punch of color. Maintenance is simple. Just keep the shapes trimmed and bows straight. Artificial options work if you want zero fuss. Live topiaries can dry out in winter, so check their soil and water if needed. Still, few decorations offer such a timeless, cheerful greeting. Minimalist Scandinavian porch decor blends simple lines with subtle elegance. White lanterns cast a gentle glow, creating a peaceful entrance. Neutral greenery, think eucalyptus or cedar, adds texture without overwhelming the space. This approach avoids clutter and keeps your porch inviting, even for those who aren't fans of traditional holiday excess. There's practicality here too. Neutral elements transition well into winter, so you won't need to redo everything after December. Plus, white lanterns are easy to find and reuse year after year. If you crave calm over chaos, this style offers a breath of fresh air during the holidays. With so many creative ideas for Christmas front porch decor, even a small change can make your entryway shine. Why not swap a simple doormat for a buffalo plaid one, or add a few lanterns to set the mood? The right touches turn your porch into a warm welcome for guests and neighbors alike. Ready to roll up your sleeves? Try mixing classic wreaths with playful, oversized ornaments, or go for a rustic sled beside the door. Let your porch display your holiday spirit. No fancy skills required, just a bit of cheer and imagination.